The wind didn't end me. It was her gaze. As I plummeted from the helicopter, arms thrashing in that eerie, soundless descent death often delivers, I saw her face, unflinching, watching me vanish beneath the blades like a problem swept away. Her sister's hands had shoved me, but my wife's eyes wrote the tale. No cry, no gesture, just quiet, then darkness. Yet I didn't die. Not truly. A fisherman dragged my shattered frame from Laramore Bay's rocks, battered, half-drowned. They identified the remains. Charred poly, conveniently vague. The wristwatch sealed it. So did a tooth. They buried me with speeches and false grief. My wife wept. Her sister collapsed on cue. I watched from afar, swathed in bandages and silence. They buried the man who loved them, not me. The first clue wasn't the late-night texts or her sudden curiosity about inheritance laws. It was the lipstick, not hers. Her sister's, crimson orchid, too vivid for Eliza's muted palette, smudged on our bedroom glass. A single kiss, a quiet betrayal. Then came the scents, cologne I didn't wear, cigarettes I didn't touch. A heaviness hung in the air, like a secret held tight. Her phone vibrated at 2:17 a.m. I didn't look. I didn't need to. Betrayal speaks in the gaps. I stayed silent, not from fear, but to watch. People reveal themselves when they think you're blind. And I'd stopped blinking. Weeks before the fall, I hired a private investigator, ex-intelligence, now a loyalty auditor. He didn't pry. He recognized the look. We uncovered phone logs, 16 calls between Eliza and her sister the night before the helicopter trip, 3 erased voicemails, 1 insurance policy, $9 million for accidental death. Beneficiaries Eliza and Colette split evenly. My company's board had approved it as an executive precaution. I hadn't signed, but my digital signature had. The night before the flight, I lay beside her, her breathing steady, feigning sleep. Her fingers grazed mine, too soft, too practiced. Predators don't falter, but prey remembers. I quietly altered the flight manifest. My assistant, well compensated, added a hidden tracker to the chopper, pinging my location post-crash. She thought I was gone. I let her. The dead don't ask questions. They observe. It was raining at my funeral. No disguise, just shadows and timing. The service had ended. Mourners gone. Only Eliza and Colette lingered by my casket, as if it owed them answers. I stood behind the mausoleum door, close enough to hear. He was too cautious, Colette said. You shouldn't have married him. Eliza stayed at the coffin, silent. You're rich now. We both are. It's done. A beat. Then Eliza whispered, not quite. Her voice cracked something in me, not for the betrayal, but for her boredom, as if my life was a chore she'd finally finished. That's when I stopped loving her. At dusk, I left a USB in her car, labeled him. Inside, voice recordings, flight logs, insurance papers, forensics, and one photo, me, alive, by the crash site. 2 days later, she entered my real office, offshore, untraceable, glass walls overlooking the city she thought she'd claimed. She looked hollow, not scared, just exposed. Why didn't you confront me? She murmured. I turned the screen toward her. Footage played. Colette's push, the betrayal's moment. No tears, no screams. She laughed, low, bitter. You were always watching, she said. I nodded. You weren't supposed to die, she claimed. She changed the plan. No, I said. You both did. I slid her a document. Company shares reverted to me. Insurance voided. Fraud. Prosecutors were closing in. Colette was already detained in Monaco, foolishly trying to flee. I leaned in. I'm not hunting you, I said. I'm freeing you. No wealth, no power, just your name in ashes. Her lip trembled. I loved you, she whispered. Wrong, I said. You loved what I built. She left, shoulders slumped, falling from her throne of control. That night, I returned to Laramore Bay. The rocks still remembered. I sat until dawn. The wind roared, waves broke, but no one fell. No one had to. I'd already buried them, both alive, in truth.